We are back on BuzzChomp.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Fargo, Season 3, Plot Predictions. I am unlocking the box. I'm unlocking it and sharing what's up in here about the new season of Fargo, Season 3. I've picked out 5 major plot points, and then I'm going to dive down the rabbit hole because we all know how quickly and crazily the crime and bloodshed spirals out of control in Fargo. So here we are in Season 3. Plot point the first. There is a scientist involved. We know this from the casting. There is a science fiction author involved. There is a very valuable and quite weird stamp collection. There is the ruler of potentially a crime syndicate, but definitely a parking lot chain. And then there's the police, full of crazy weird characters, including Mr. Jim Gaffigan, who is generally hilarious and is trying to be serious and is going to be amazing in this dark comedy.
A sixth one, though. The Drifter. Yep, there's a Drifter, played by the guy who plays Professor Loomis in Harry Potter. Ooh, how exciting.
I have a feeling, like all good seasons of Fargo and the movie, we're going to begin with something simple, a singular crime, and it's going to quickly spiral out of control. My main prediction here, while Mr. McGregor is playing 2 characters to begin with, I have a feeling one brother quickly murders the other over said stamp collection.
Now, Ewan McGregor plays 2 brothers. There's been speculation, I've read on one side that they're twins. I read on another side that they're not twins. One is attractive, who's like the kingpin of the parking lots. The other is balding and a potbelly, and I think he's a parole officer or something like that.
If I had to guess, it's the attractive one who runs the conglomerate of parking lots and is the crime leader, killing his pot-bellied, balding younger one. Or he convinces the younger one to murder a third party, and the stamp collection is at the center of this escapade. Perhaps the younger brother is selling said stamp collection against his older brother's will to said science fiction writer. That's what is great about Fargo. It doesn't really make any sense, but it's perfect.
We had a lot of family drama in season 2. So I think they're going to stick with that and pit these 2 brothers against each other.
I believe our science fiction writer is going to try to procure said stamp collection. This stamp collection is the center of it because it's probably like a $10 or $20 million stamp collection passed down from great-grandfather.
It's better if they kill like the fat, slobby, not as successful brother.
If it's not, then it's probably our science fiction writer because sci-fi writers just tend to die.
The scientist, WTF. I want to speculate on him, but what is he doing in Minnesota? I mean, are there really scientists in Minnesota? Would they be mixed up into this underworld of organized crime? I don't know.
This is not like, they would have called him a forensics expert if he was coming to investigate the crime. So this is a third party. Now perhaps the scientist is brought in to legitimize the stamp collection or carbon date it. But I think it's a little bit deeper than that. We're in the midst of the dawning of the cell phone selfie generation, and we are up in the northern part of this country. There are not a lot of scientists up there. So when they say scientist, is this making fun of the fact that maybe he just knows how to use a telephone? I'm not sure. Is he a scientist for hire for the crime family, so he really just is a smart person?
Fargo season 1. A few people died. But, a lot of people still were living after this whole experience and this whole drama. Season 2, freaking almost everybody died. It was like a massacre. So many people died. Almost everyone died in it. So now for season 3, are we still going to get that blood and that guts of everybody dying? There were some brutal deaths in season 2. Some seriously brutal deaths. They're probably going to go and step it up. Maybe even more this season. I mean, it's what kind of made season 2 awesome was that nobody was safe.
Do the parking lots play a factor? Well, they did in the movie. They did in seasons 1 and 2. all good Fargos have cars left abandoned in parking lots or parking lots as centers of these escapades. Therefore, the fact that this man owns parking lots just opens the door for so many homages and throwbacks and lots of good deaths. All parking lots come with dumpsters. All parking lots have camera systems with black areas. There's going to be a lot of crime going on. I bet our first murder happens in a parking lot. Then there's the police. Now, they tend to solve these crimes in the end, and they tend to get way in over their heads and cause a bloody mess because they're a little bit stumbling over their own feet, can't get out of their own way, if you know what I mean. I think one of our cops is going to die early in this season. Fargo Season 3 is coming in 2017. We have to wait on bated breath as it films in the winter up in Alberta, Canada. Brr, yes. Good for us on TV, though, because it's realistic and those actors are really freezing their butts off. Can't wait for Fargo Season 3. Comment below, what do you want to happen in this new bloody mess of a season of Fargo? Fargo Season 3 plot predictions.
Tune back in
More from Mandy and Dan.
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.